This is the Unit 5 video, and it is like 9 minutes, so please don't fall asleep because I promise you it is so interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so if we want to simplify 27 to the 4th third power, we can do it in two ways. The first way, we can do it exponent way, and basically, so you would take the 3, and you would make it 1/3, so you do 27 to 1/3 power, and then we would times it by 4, and then the radical way, we'd make the square root of 27, or the cubed root of 27, and then we would times it by 4. So let me show you what that looks like. And then see, voila, you get 81 and 81. Same answer, just different ways of doing it. You could put it over 1/3 and then times by 4, or you could take the cube root of 27 and then times by 4. Either way, you get the same. So basically, I call these the powers because they all have the same power in them, because it's about exponents and stuff. So basically, what a power of a product is say you have 3 times 6 to the 4th power. It looks kind of difficult, or it sounds difficult, but all you do is apply the 4th power to 3 and 6, so both of them. So you would do 3 to the 4th times 6 to the 4th, and then you get 1,377. And then, so products of powers would be even simpler. Say you have 3 squared times 3 cubed times 3 to the 5th times 3 to the 9th. Well, all you do is add each exponent together. Not the 3's, but the exponents. So 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 9, and you get 3 to the 19th power. And then power of a power is even simpler because you do 10 to the 2nd times to the 4th power. And all you do is you times these together because there's parentheses, and you get 10 to the 8th. And that's Hello there, so basically these are the quotients, right? And they look super difficult, but they're probably not, because they're not. I call them the quotients because they all have the quotient in their name. So anyway, so a quotient of powers is, say you have 3 to the 5th over 3 to the 3rd. Yes, you're dividing exponents, but it looks so difficult if it's not. So basically you take 5 to the 5 and the 3rd, and you subtract them, and that's it. You do 3 to the 5th minus the 3, and then you get 3 to the 2nd, and then 3 to the 2nd would be ultimately 9. So then you have power of a quotient, and you have 4x over 3y squared. And so it looks extra scary because there's letters in there, but it's not. All you do is you square both of them. So you do 4x squared, and then you do 3y squared, and you get 16x squared and over 9y squared. Super simple. And quotient property is 49 over the 4th. Say you have a square root of these two numbers divided by each other. All you do is take the square root of both numbers separately. So 49, what would you get? 7 times 7. And then for 4, you do 2 times 2, right? Because 7 times 7 is 49. And 2 times 2 is 4. And then you get 7 over 2 squared, square root, and you square root that, and you get 7 over 2. And I'm sorry for my terrible British accent, but I'm gonna stop now because it's very bad. Okay, there you go. So these be the other ways that you can like simplify like rational exponents and radicals or whatever. And so first one is negative exponent. So say you have 1 over 4 to the negative 2nd exponent. Like that looks real hard because there's a negative on there. But really, if you just go to this side, you switch them around, and you go 4 to the negative 2nd over 1, it honestly becomes positive because you switched it. It's like a border. It's like I don't know, like you're passing the border or something, and you become positive. I don't even know. So then you go 4 to the 2nd, and you get 16 over 1, and it's just 16. This little line right here changes everything because you just switch it like that. So basically, okay, that's it. And then so 0 exponent, say you have 5 to the 0, oh my god, or 2,939 to the 0th power, or 6 to the 0. It's all 1. It's like so simple, it's like the best thing ever. Like if you have 1,000,000 to the 0 power, you still get 1. Yeah, that's basically. And then product property is a little bit difficult, but kind of not really. So say you want to have the square root of 64x to the squared y to the 3rd. So all you have to do is take 2, since there's a 2 right here, it's asking you to take 2 out of each one. So what could be 2 of 64 to equal 64? 8. 8 times 8 is 64. So you have 8 now. And now 8 crosses the border over there, that side. So you're done with that one. And then you have 2 x's, and there's 2 x's there to complete that 2, so they go out too. And then you have 3 y's, so only 2 of the y's go out there. But the other y has to stay there, which really sucks, but it's okay. So then you're done, right? And so you get 8 X, Y. And then that little guy had to stay in there, and you get Y. And you gotta make sure you add the 2 back there. Right there. It's a little messy, but you get the drift. Yeah, that's it. That's the other. Okay, so next is a video of me singing. And I don't know if it's gonna be really bad or not. So I hope your ears don't bleed, Mr. Suhu. Okay, here goes.
I would have known that you want me the way I wanted you, and maybe we wouldn't be 2 worlds apart, but right here in each other's arms. We almost knew what love was.
Okay, and then the next video is my Kim Kardashian impression.
To be honest, you're really getting on my nerves right now at the moment. So, like, to be honest, just get on my face, RN.
To be honest,
what we gotta do right here is go back.
So this is hang time, basically, and it's the last one. So it's basically asking, like, if you, like, how long you, like, if you were in the air, like, how high you would be, like, right? So say you're just like Superman and can jump super high, like, so if your hang time is T, and T equals 0.5 square root H. So if you was in the air jumping for 3.0 seconds, what was your height? And if you double the time, which would be 6.0 seconds, what was your second height? So this is super easy, watch. So you do 3.0 over 0.5, because, you know, we got the 0.5 from our hang time, and we times by 10 to get rid of the decimals, and get 30 over 5 equals the square root of H, which would make it 6 squared equals square root of H squared. And what's 6 squared? 36 feet. So you will be in the air for 36 feet in 3.0 seconds. And then if you double that, say you got 6.0 divided by 0.5 times by 10, 60 over 5 equals square root of H, then you get 60 divided by 5 is 12. So 12 squared equals square root of H squared. And you get 144 feet, and you were in the air 6.0 seconds, 144 feet, because you could just jump that high, you know, baller or whatever. So that is hang time in like a minute and 12 seconds. Okay, so sorry it's so dark in my room, but I got that young Christmas light though, you see, because it's Christmas and stuff. Okay, so the effort I put in this unit. Okay, I know I really talk a lot. Like, if you see in my video, I talk super fast and stuff, and like I know I talk a lot, but honestly I caught up to it, and I helped the teammates that I distracted the whole way. Promise. Okay, and what worked well for me is how he just like kept going over and over again. So like, just get it put it to his brain of mine, right? Okay, so like everything worked well. Honestly, nothing did not work well. And then improvements, I should probably shut up more. Yeah, probably should do that. And like the personality type, the lion otter thingy, I was a lion and otter kind of, but mostly lion. But I did that last year too, and like it was cool because you like find out who you are and like how you could change and stuff. And then like for the love languages, like you can learn a lot about people and like your family and stuff, like what they like for you, like not just in relationships like boyfriend girlfriend, but like your sister and like your mom and like your friends. And so like I don't know, like my little sister probably likes physical touch. Just kidding, I'm totally kidding. Like no, if I touch her she'll like kill me. But she like probably likes acts of service, like if I do the dishes for her, because you know she's a brat and doesn't want to do anything herself because she's lazy. And like I don't know, it just helped me understand like my family and like what they like, not just what I like. Because sometimes if you do things that you like, they don't like it, but do things that they like and they like it. I don't know, it's just I learned a lot, even though I've done it 2 years in a row. But the more you learn it, the more you understand it, which is why I understood the math lessons too. And that is my reflection and life lesson.